Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave and this is my daily ruling. Today we've got another situation that deals with the policy rather than the rules. We have a really close game going on in between Amy and Nick. Both players are at 6 life. Amy attacks with a 3-3 and then passes the turn. Nick takes the damage and then draws for his turn. Then he shows Amy his hand, which contains 2 lava spikes. Amy sighs and packs up her stuff, but as she's putting all her stuff away, she realizes that Nick only had 1 red mana source with which to cast those cards. When she calls a judge and you investigate, you ask Nick what the situation was from his point of view, and he admits that he realized that he couldn't cast both those spells. However, he said he had to do something or else he was going to die next turn. What is the appropriate infraction, penalty, and fix? Okay, so first things first, yes, it is legal for Nick to reveal his hand to Amy. Because Nick is correctly able to see all of those cards, it is within his right to show them to any player that he wants to. Amy can use that information in her decision-making process, and that's obviously the reason why that type of rule is invented, so that people could do stuff like that. It's also legal for players in a game of Magic to bluff about information their opponent would not normally have access to, such as their intended future plays. In this case, Nick did not make any indication that he was actually casting those spells, and therefore he hasn't done anything that's against the rules of the game. He may have done something that was against the spirit of the rules, or against the spirit of friendly competition, certainly. However, the Magic IPG does give a wide middle ground between behavior that is unsporting and behavior that is not nice or not sporting. This certainly, in my opinion, would fall in that middle ground of stuff that isn't nice to do but is technically permissible within the rules. Now, with that being said, there is some argument to be made for a player in a regular relevant doing something that damages the environment or the ambiance that a store owner is trying to create. If this is the case for your store, you're of course within your rights to tell the player that such behavior is not welcome. However, at a competitive relevant, I wouldn't say that the players have any recourse in a situation like this. It is important, though, if you're going to try for these sorts of angle shoots, to read the rules carefully and take note of any interesting situations that might be over the line. For example, if Nick tried to cast those spells, well, then he would be taking an action that was against the rules with the knowledge that it was against the rules, and in doing so, hoping to gain some sort of an advantage. This does fit the definition of cheating, so if he had attempted to make it look like he was casting those spells to deal damage to Amy to have her lose the game, that would be something that would be a case of cheating. So, how did you do? Join me again tomorrow for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.